Hello everyone, welcome to your English class. Dear students, we'll continue with the explanation of lesson number 5, the mask. We have completed our explanation till paragraph number 28, so let's now read paragraph number 29. Feluda stretched out on the bed and said, I did some investigation in the afternoon, and both Prabir and Ghoshal were at a party from 9 pm to 3 am. That man wearing a mask came here soon after midnight, didn't he? I asked. Yes, said Feluda, and left the room abruptly. Now um, here the narrator of the story, Topshe, is saying that Feluda and I decided to stay at Rajan's place, and after reaching Mr. Rajan's house, Feluda stretched out in the bed and he said that he did some investigation and he came to know that Prabir and Mr. Ghoshal were at a party from 9 pm to 3 am. And when I heard this, the narrator is saying that when I heard this, I asked him, um, that man came after midnight, isn't it? Feluda said, yes. And without saying anything further, he went out of the room. I lay on the bed and must have dozed off. I woke up with a jolt when I sensed the presence of someone else in the room. My blood froze. I opened my eyes and saw something coming towards me. Oh, how horrible it was! A mask. A masked face. Now here, the narrator of the story, Topshe, is saying that uh, when he went into his bed and dozed off, suddenly he felt that someone is in his room, and when he opened his eyes, he was shocked. It was a horrible mask which was coming towards him. He recognized that it was a masked face. That it means that someone was wearing the mask on his face and he was coming towards him. I opened my mouth to scream when the person wearing the mask pulled it away, and my scream became a nervous gasp. Feluda, oh my God, it's you. Now here in this paragraph number 33, the narrator is saying that he was about to open his mouth to scream, but as he was about to scream, the person wearing the mask took it off, and his scream turned into a nervous gasp that Feluda, it's you. And he asked Feluda, it's you. Of course, it's me. He raised the mask. I was trying on all the masks in the living room. Why don't you wear this one for a second? He passed me this mask. I wore it. Now, in this next paragraph, Feluda said, of course, it's me. And he said that he was trying on all the masks which were in the living room, and he said, why don't you wear this mask for a second? Can you sense something unusual? Feluda asked the narrator if he could sense something unusual about the mask. The narrator said, why, no, it's a size too large for me, that's all. Now the narrator, who just woke up from the sleep after seeing the masked face coming towards him, he said that no, I can't smell anything, no, I can't notice anything, it's just too large size for me. Now let's read further on page number 45. Think carefully. Isn't there anything that might strike you as odd? Well, there's faint smell, I think. Of what? Chariot. Exactly. My heart started to beat faster again. Tinkori Babu, I stammered. Now, in the paragraph number 37 to paragraph number 42, here is a discussion between between Feluda and the narrator, Topshe. Feluda asked him, are you not able to identify something unusual about this mask? Are you not able to sense something in it? Then the narrator says that yes, there's a faint smell in it. Feluda asked him that what was that smell of? The narrator said chariot. Here they Here they started doubting about Tinkori Babu. The narrator stammered that is it Tinkori Babu who had worn this mask? Feluda sighed. Yes, I am afraid so. But what I do not understand is his motive. He seemed to respect Rajan Babu a lot. Why then did he do something like this? Perhaps we shall never know. Feluda took a deep sigh and said that I'm afraid that it's him. It's Tinkori Babu who scared Mr. Rajan Babu, and he said that I'm afraid that it's him, and but I don't understand why he has done such a thing. He seemed to respect Rajan Babu a lot. Then he said that why he would do such a thing. Rajan Babu was absolutely shaken when we told him about this the next morning. As we were talking, Rajan Babu received a letter. He opened it with trembling hands and read it aloud. Now, in this paragraph number 44, they are saying, the narrator is telling us that when he and Feluda told Rajan Babu about the fact that who must have done this, he was shaken, and just then he received a letter. When he received that letter, he opened it with trembling hands and read it aloud in front of Feluda and the narrator Topshe. Dear Raju, if you are wondering who I am and why I did this, here is the story. In that letter it was written that if he was wondering that who he was and why he had done such a thing, he is going to tell them the story. I am the boy whom you had tripped in that 100-yard race on your sports day 50 years ago. I not only missed the medal in that race but was also seriously injured. Unfortunately, my father got transferred to a different town soon after the incident, and I never got a chance to have a showdown with you. So, you never realized how deeply you had hurt me, both physically and mentally. Now, here in this paragraph number 46, which was written in the letter, the person told him that he was no one else. He was the boy whom he has defeated in 100-yard race 50 years ago when he was young as a schoolboy. At that time, he defeated that boy in the race, and that boy has written that he not only missed the medal but he was seriously injured also, and unfortunately his father was transferred to some other town and he could not get back to him, so that he could realize how deeply he got hurt both physically and mentally. I didn't know about you till I came to stay in your house and saw your childhood photographs. He also wrote that he didn't knew that who Rajan Babu was till he saw his childhood photographs, and then I thought of doing something that would cause you a great deal of anxiety and trouble you for a short time. And then I thought to trouble you for a short time, he said. I meant to do no harm. This was my way of punishing you for your past sins. That person also wrote in the letter that he didn't mean to harm him. It was just the way to punish him for his past sins. Now that's it. That it's over. Let's forget about it and move on with our lives. And he also wrote that now when all this is over, we should forget about it and move on with our lives. With good wishes, yours sincerely, Tinu. Tinkori Mukhopadhyay, adapted from the story Danger in Darjeeling by Satyajit Ray, translated by Gopa Majumdar. Dear students, I hope you all have understood this lesson. Thank you and have a good day.